Hey there, Power Parents. Let's plug it in and power it up. Here we go. All right, we already talked about the newborn stage, right? That brand new, everything's new. We've never experienced this before and had to get used to it and listen and create systems and all those things. Now let's go a little bit further and talk about the toddler stage. And depending on your business, this could be very quick that you'll reach this stage. It could take a while. But the toddler stage is really those baby steps. You put everything in place. You've got everything started. Now, do you just leap into success and everybody's buying and you're exactly where you need to be? No. There is no such thing as overnight success. So I'm here to tell you, you will go through the toddler stage. Even if you bang out of the chute with a launch program and everything was wonderful and you had a huge influx of customers, there will be a time in this business where you will have to take small, incremental, deliberate steps in order to reach your goals, whatever those goals might be. And I'm here to tell you, it's exactly like your toddler. Your toddler, when your baby starts to determine they want to start getting around on their own, crawling and then going into walking, they don't just start running, at least not most of them. They don't just start running. They take little wobbly steps, little small steps. They help themselves along with the furniture, with the dog, with your leg. They use every tool available to help them master this new skill. You're no different in your business. You will have new skills, new ways that your business is adapting and growing that you will have to adapt to and that you will have to find tools to figure out. You do this with baby steps. Number one, are the tools that you have and the systems you have in place still applicable? Because think about your diaper changing routine that we talked about with that newborn. Now that you have this toddler running around, that diaper changing routine and that system has changed drastically, hasn't it? Not only are you probably using pull-ups and other kinds of resources beyond that wonderful cloth diaper that you probably wanted to wash and be totally earth-friendly. Yeah, I was one of those moms with my first and tried it also with my second for a few months. So the systems have changed, haven't they? Because you've grown and developed. And new systems have been developed or adapted, or you've had to change things because an employee came on with an awesome new way to do something, or a contractor, you handed something over to a contractor. Just like that toddler. That toddler you've started growing and not doing absolutely everything for. I bet they want to start pouring things themselves, or they want to start washing their own hair a bit. There are changes that you've had to make. Just like that toddler, they're baby steps. You take little incremental steps. Your marketing plan, how has that changed? Your blogging, if you're a blogger, I bet you've changed your routine a bit. The same thing with communicating with your audience. The same thing with communicating with your toddler. You've grown. Use those skills. Use the adaptation techniques that you have developed in growing this little human, and use those same exact adaptation techniques in growing this amazing business. And I bet you've had to change your work routine, your work schedule. If you're a work-at-home parent, that's changed drastically. Depending on naps, depending on lunches, depending on sniffles and getting sick, your work routine has changed drastically. You still have to get the same thing done, or possibly even more, but you've had to adjust and adapt that routine to accommodate the changes in your toddler and your business. Use that adaptation. That's the number one thing I can tell you. Take that exact same skill you have at analyzing and figuring out what that toddler is going to do next, and your skills to adapt to it. You have to do the same thing in your business. So adapt, adapt, adapt. Listen and figure it out and adapt quickly, because that's what this stage is all about. All right. Until next time, enjoy the journey.